Mancini, and I'm the lead developer for the GeoCoin project. The goal for GeoCoin is to bring GIS and geotechnologies to the blockchain. And today I'll be talking about researching and exploring NFTs. So I just wanted to also thank the organizers and attendees for today's event. Thanks to the CoinFest and Blockchain Gaming crew for setting this up. Big thanks to Frankie and the Crypto Valley Convention Center for figuring out how to broadcast this. And thanks to all the guests and attendees for making this this blockchain gaming conference take place within a blockchain gaming environment within the metaverse itself. So it's pretty awesome. This is the second crypto event I've taken part in DCL Metaverse. So earlier in April, we did the CoinFest April 2020 event. We played a bunch of the blockchain games they set up at the MetaZone Tower. And the next day we did a bunch of presentations at the Decentraland Conference Center. I also did a bit of a GeoCoin scavenger hunt where you bounce around from different venues, and whoever found me first would get stacks of 100 GeoCoins. The conference actually caught the attention of some of the crypto news just for being innovative and reorganizing in Decentraland. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. The show must go on. So for some of you people who may have not heard of GeoCoin, just wanted to provide a bit of a brief summary. GeoCoin creates a real-world scavenger hunt rewarded in cryptocurrency. So we use a process called proof of location, where users can mine geo by logging in, turning on their smartphone GPS, and navigating to the location of the nearest geo on the map. And the GeoCoin project is hosted on the Ubiq network. It's secured by a unique mining algorithm called UBQ hash. And this was a result of a governance vote using the Escher governance system. I think it had an adoption rate of about 97%. And the community felt having a unique mining algorithm would be a bit more secure and just reduce the risk of 51% rental attacks that have happened to some of the smaller Ethash chains recently. So today's event is talking about NFTs. So I've been looking into creating geo-collectible NFTs. So currently I'm researching the ERC 721 and 1155 token standards. I'm just in my initial stages of the research and development. So I'm following along OpenSea's ERC 721 tutorial. Through this tutorial, I'm kind of learning how to configure the NFT metadata, how to mint the tokens, how to get everything started. So here's an example of the first ERC 721 token that I minted. So you can see I set up a golden geo with a nice graphic, and it's got the description, a few different properties, some of the different stats. Depending on how you set up your metadata, OpenSea's contract kind of just knows how to display it in this nice marketplace for everyone. So some ideas for geo-collectible NFTs. You could use NFTs to represent collectible art. So some of these graphics are from a community artist by the name of Tuna Chum. And similar to one of the things Dan was mentioning, you can provide on-chain ownership and transferability with these NFTs, which is really important. Like you can prove who has the ownership. One of my goals is to try to include these NFTs within some of the geo drops themselves. Almost like if you'd be running around collecting the geo coins off the map, you might have one of these NFTs included within it as kind of like an extra surprise. I'm still in the early phases, so I still need to develop some sort of a redemption process to claim the NFT. So here's some more examples of some NFTs that I've minted to the OpenSea Rinkeby network so far. So you can see it's a bunch of different items that you'll find on our map so far. So we use single coins for the small amounts. We use stacks of geo for I think items of 5 or more, and then we use these geo diamonds if the stacks are 50 or more. towards the right, you'll see that we have this really colorized one with the green, yellow, and red. That's to represent these trackable geocoins. These are actual physical coins that I've created for use in the geocaching.com community. So similar to what Dan was saying, I want to try to mint a matching on-chain NFT for the remaining physical geo-trackable coins so that people can not only have the physical coin, but also own it on the blockchain. And then you'll also notice some of these coins have kind of a greenish hue. These are from a recent base map skin that I made within GeoCoin. We called it the Tunaverse. So it's, again, from graphic artist Tuna Chum. And these coins kind of give off a bit of a Ubik green glow, if you will. So one item we've had on our roadmap for quite a while is elemental geocoins. So the idea for elemental geo would be coins that could only be found in certain environments. So some examples would be like earth, water, air, or fire, and more. So for example, earth, you could maybe drop some coins in a national park or provincial park, or maybe a big forested area or something like that. Water, you could maybe drop some coins by the beach or maybe by a river, or even place them out on a lake or out in the ocean where you'd have to, get out on a boat or a canoe or a kayak to collect it. Things like air could be up in like the top of a mountain or out on a cape or a point where it's windy. Fire could possibly be, close proximity to a volcano or something like that. So the next idea I want to research for NFTs is GeoHunter achievements and statistics. So there's this is similar to many fitness apps and sports trackers. So I'm actually an avid snowboarder, and one of the apps I use is actually the Whistler Blackcomb app, and it kind of tracks all the different vertical meters that you ski or board in a day. And based on all of your metrics and stuff, you can earn these different badges and rewards and that kind of thing. So potentially we could have, NFTs for people who have collected or dropped, 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 geocoins, marking those important milestones. There's also potential we could make NFTs for holidays or even special events or promotional events that people want to do. Another idea would be kind of timed rewards, like earning X amount of geo within a day or within an hour or within 15 minutes or, that type of thing. If we can get this integrated, I think it would add to the gaming aspect of GeoCoin, and could also work to increase the competitiveness amongst the user base. So, if your friend's got one of these 1,000 geo collections, you might be more interested in getting back out there so you can get that one too. And then, the main thing is these NFTs would be rewarded on-chain collectibles that could be transferred and even potentially sold. Some people, they might not have the ability to get out there and do all this collection, but maybe they want to basically purchase it for their collection. So the next idea I have is NFTs with in-app functionality. So this is actually a picture of the very first NFT that I possess. And I actually got it from the last CoinFest event back in April. I used this NFT during the scavenger hunt to actually enter the Ross Ulbricht Tower. And some of the people in the scavenger hunt didn't actually have the NFT in their wallet, so they couldn't get past the locked door. So I thought that was kind of cool how, ownership of the NFT can actually unlock something in-app. So potentially we could use, NFTs, maybe you could drop like a really strong magnet or something that would attract a lot of geocoins, or possibly you could use an NFT to collect all the geo within a certain radius or something like that. So the next item I would like to talk about is NFT infrastructure. So major platforms such as OpenSea and Engine are currently only available on the Ethereum mainnet. So as I mentioned, GeoCoin's hosted on the Ubiq blockchain. So they're with the NFT, there is an NFT store that is currently being developed for Ubiq. The 10's grand developer Moon is currently working on it. And the goal is to have the ability to buy or sell NFTs using a range of Ubiq network tokens, or even mint new NFTs. And the main benefit of this NFT store is that you don't have to have any technical skills required. So, you know, for certain people that are developers, they're more comfortable, you know, deploying contracts and running things through command line. But other people want to make NFTs and they don't have that technical background. So this might be an option for them moving forward. Block Explorer support. So there was a very new Block Explorer just published, ubiqexplorer.com version 3. That was developed by a developer named Eric in the community. This Explorer has nice features like a rich list for Ubiq and all the tokens, better token tracking, and also Excel data exports. I believe it was powered by Azure, .NET Core, Cosmos DB, and C. And the main community Block Explorer Ubiq Scan.io, I believe, has a new version of Spectrum that was recently developed by developer Angelox. And talking with both these people, they said that there's potential to add ERC 721 and 1155 support moving forward. So here's a screenshot of the Ubiq, new ubiqexplorer.com blockchain, Block Explorer. So as you can see, it's got the GeoCoin page. It's got a link to the top addresses. It has a nice bit of description and whatnot. And it's got all the different charts and graphs and whatnot. So the next is, there was a new exchange recently added for GeoCoin. It's the Shinobi DEX. So the Ubiq developers have recently launched a new DEX called Shinobi. And this was powered by the Uniswap version 2 smart contracts. This creates an automated market-making swap site, allowing any developers to set up pairs and liquidity pools for their tokens. This is actually really big news because it reduces barriers of entry for new projects. For the past many years, in order to get a project on an exchange, you would be dependent on centralized exchange listing fees, and you know, if you didn't have enough volume, you could be delisted and all this type of stuff. So at least now people can launch their new projects and have a market straight away. So we're encouraging any new blockchain gaming projects that are looking to deploy to consider launching theirs on Ubiq. And there's also the Augmentum Incubator Program designed to help projects migrate and launch on Ubiq. So to find out more, be sure to join the Ubiq community Discord. So here's a picture of the Shinobi swap site. So I just put in 100 Ubiq, and at the time it would swap for about 77 Geo. But you can swap any on token or any tokens from the Ubiq network between this site. So that's one of the main benefits. And then along with the Shinobi DEX came the Shinobi info site. So similar to the Uniswap info site, you can see the liquidity, the volume, all the different tokens, all the different pairs, and go from there. So just to summarize, my plans for geo-collectible NFTs. NFTs seem to be the latest craze in the blockchain gaming space. Very excited to be researching and integrating NFTs into the GeoCoin project. As I mentioned, I think they can provide on-chain collectible art at a minimum. Things like Elemental Geo could be provided. Geo Hunter achievements and statistics could be really fun, and potential for future in-app NFT functionality and more. I'm excited to learn from some of the other projects in this blockchain gaming space and how they are utilizing NFTs within their dApps. And then just before I go, I just wanted to give a shout out to Cryptanthropy. Since the last CoinFest event, community member Aaron decided to start building the Cryptanthropy headquarters within Decentraland Metaverse. Cryptanthropy uses crypto donations to provide random acts of kindness to people in need all around the world. If you go there, you'll learn about Ubiq and GeoCoin, check out some cool art from artist Tunachum, and you can even listen to music, dance, or watch movies. And to check out Cryptanthropy, type go to 23, -negative 123. So I think that's all that I have prepared for you guys. Go stop presenting. Thanks, everybody.